Hey there, chosen crew. It's Corey coming straight to you on this happy Saturday morning, or whatever morning, evening, afternoon it happens to be right now. I just want to make a quick video for all you boys and girls, talking a little bit more about stances. Stances is like the long lost, like my dad would call it, the redhead stepchild of the karate technique family, at least here in America. I feel a lot of people are really focused on strong punches, strong kicks. But then when it comes to stances, this is their best stance. I don't know, what is that? That's not even a stance. I could not sign up for a single karate lesson and still have that stance down. But what we don't understand is that stances are the foundation, which means the building blocks, the beginning of all of our form. So if you actually want to have a great kick, a great punch, in fact, it's a tournament black belt level kata or weapon, you need to have great stances. Now, there are more than one stance, which makes it a little bit difficult. So I'll be touching today on just some of the basic stances and things to remember when performing your stances. Now, one of the big ones, the basic one, I learned this day one, is the horse stance. Now, a lot of us, and beginners included, but I even see some black belts making this beginner level mistake. The biggest thing you do in a horse stance is you just do the splits. And you think that moving your legs far apart is going to be the goal, which really is not. You are going to get a stretch, but not to that effect. The main reason we want to get into stances, boys and girls, is because we want to have good balance, right? We want to have good strength for our techniques. And we also want the conditioning factor. I want my body to get stronger through the workout itself, right? So for the horse stance, we want our legs to be about shoulder width apart. Okay, shoulder width means about the same level as my shoulders, right? So like I said earlier, those of you that are going as far as you can apart, you can tell this is already going to be trouble. And if I came and just gave you a poke on the chest and you can fall, bad stance. So a lot of us need to work on bringing our legs closer together, okay? Second step is the posture. If I turn to the side, sometimes I'll see a stance where the legs are in the right position, but then you bend your knees and your butt falls out and your chest kind of falls in like a lawn chair. This is also unacceptable because it's very easy for me to rock, see, and fall one of two directions. So the posture is also very important, and we're going to achieve this by pushing with our, what we call the glutes, but that's the rear end muscles. We're going to push our hips forward, right? And that keeps them between our feet, which helps to keep us balanced. And that's also me straightening my chest out, keeping my head up high. All right, once my head starts to bend over, then my balance is off, right? So we think back straight, chest out, hips in, right? Right there, good level stance. And you'll know you'll have a good stance too because you'll start to feel it in your legs, which is why most people would want to do this because right away, relieves the pain in the legs. Where here, you're kind of stuck living with it. But again, that's the number one black belt lesson. We don't run away from the feeling of, I'm scared, it's a little hard. We take it head on and we use it to make ourselves stronger, right? So today for the horse stance, we're talking about making sure your legs are shoulder width apart. Some of us may be able to go just a little bit bigger, but it shouldn't be to the extreme where our legs are locked, like the splits. Okay, we also talked about our correct posture, right? Mom and dad are right when we say posture helps. We don't want to bend our knees and then bend our back. We want to make sure our hips are pushed forward, right? Kind of a weird movement at first, and then in between my feet. Okay, and that includes my chest coming out. I always think like a superhero chest, and then my hands are at home position. Okay, so that's our basic horse stance, but the same applies for mainly all of our stances. You know, when I go to a forward stance, I'm not looking to stretch as far as I can. You know, maybe the senseis can because they're bigger, but we need our stances to fit our body. So I want to make sure that my stance is only shoulder width apart, right? When I bend one or both knees, I want to make sure I'm not just bending my back either, but I'm using my hips to push forward, right? I'm also engaging my leg muscles. So you should feel a burn, a slight burn or a stretch in your legs because that's going to be how you know you're doing it correctly. Yes, sir? Yes, all right. So hopefully you said that to yourself, but if not, I expect you to video call me and tell me, yes, sir, I saw your stance video. I understand 100%. And this is the stuff, boys and girls, that sometimes we look at and go, it's not exciting. It's not a flip, right? It's not a weapon. It's not fighting. but it builds the tools necessary to make us better fighters, better at defending ourselves, and even in the course of life, just doing those tough things when the time calls for it. So again, today's lesson was on stances for you all. I expect to see when we come back some low stances with some strong legs. Yes, sensei! That's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. You take care out there and eat your vitamins.